Hi everyone. So I did something today. I got another SD card. Ordered it last week. It's been sitting around for a few days. So I sat down and I looked at all the various operating systems that are available for this phone. And I looked specifically at the what doesn't work one. And it's kind of, it's gotta you gotta pick your poison. If you want something, you gotta do without something else. You can. So anyway, I know one of the commenters said to me Mobian, so I ended up choosing that one, and I installed it on the phone, and it was pretty quick, slick, and much faster. The first thing I noticed was when I'm typing on the keyboard, it's much more forgiving of the fat finger syndrome. You know what I mean, where you can't get the right letters, because the Pinephone forces you to learn how to spell correctly. I was really spoiled with spell checker on Android, but the keyboard on this is much better than Manjaro. Um, Phone seems faster too. Doesn't seem to get hot either. Um, Made some calls with it, text messages, stuff like that. And you can initiate a call from the contact menu, which was a prerequisite of mine to being a daily driver. And you can do the same with text messaging as well from the contact list. So I got all excited and I keyed in all my contacts one at a time. Changing phones, it's a good time to clean up your contact list. Half the contacts in my old phone, I don't even know who the people are. And there's no record of calls. So I just put in the ones I recognize, and I guess I'll keep the phone around as an archive. But I got a much shorter contact list than I used to have. So anyway, so after I did that, you know what happened? I ran into the first problem. The screen locked, and I couldn't unlock it. I kept keying in the password and accepted it, but it would come right back to the lock screen. I searched on the internet. I found it's an issue with Mobian, and the only solution is to restart the phone. And I had to crash it because I couldn't figure out a way to shut it down properly. So okay, I recovered. I thought for sure it was toast and it wasn't going to boot, and I was going to be pissed off. But no, it's surprising. Now, having said that, so a lot of the applications still too big for the screen, not perfect. You can't get a panoramic picture with the phone when you turn it sideways. It doesn't extend. There's still a long way to go. Don't get me wrong. We're not out of the woods, but it might make it usable. My big problem right now is all it needs on it is an email client that I can read my email from. Now, it has Geary pre-installed, but I can't get it to configure it. I'm using some email servers in Florida that don't seem to like the IMAP incoming pop mail. There's no pop mail with Geary. It's IMAP in and SMTP out, which is a strange combination. I've never seen it before. And there's nowhere to put port numbers in or encryption settings. They only have one choice, TLS, and that's not what I need. So I tried to download Evolution, and it fails. And actually, everything fails. I'm not sure what's going on there. Everything fails from the software store to download. It looks like the URL is wrong. It has a letter E colon at the beginning of the download. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but if anyone can give me some heads up on how I can get an email client on this, one that hopefully fits the screen. And speaking of fitting the screen, the SMS text messaging chat, it's called. The send button is off the edge of the screen. You got to turn the phone sideways to send it. So not perfect, but I can work with it. What's really cool is the wired headset works, and it has a speaker option for the phone, and it's loud. It's very loud. The only downside of that is when you have the headphones in and you initiate a call, you get pop in your ears and it hurts. So not perfect, but looking good. So I got some other thoughts I want to go over with you. Bluetooth is a no-go. There's no devices detected to connect to, let alone see if it would work. And the list says Bluetooth works. Don't know what's going on there. Um, GPS works as well. There's a GPS thing on there. It's not accurate, unfortunately, but it's close enough. It's actually using it. And the cell data is really cool. It tells you whether it's 4G or 3G on the top of the screen. Can you see that? Very handy. It shows actual bars for my thing, and I know how to shut it down. You just touch the battery button, and the menu comes up. That's really cool. And I thought of something though. So if this works out good, how do you back up a Pinephone? I'm the kind of guy who likes to back up all my computer devices. Um, to make images out of them, and then that way you can restore them to points in time just by keeping a variety of images available. If anyone can give me some feedback on where to go to figure that out, that would be helpful. Now, there's one thing that reminded me of something scary. So the thing tells me updates are available, and I kind of went, oh, I remember the Manjaro did that. And if I recall correctly, after I installed the second batch of updates, that's when the phone stopped working because I shut it down and charged it because it was running out of power. So who's sending me these updates? Anyone know where they're coming from? Can somebody elaborate on and are they safe? And that's why I thought about backup, because I'm not gonna update anything until I have a methodology to restore from disaster. I want to be able to take an image of that SD card and put it back on there, or put it test it by getting another SD card, putting it on there and seeing that it all works before I'm doing any updating, because I don't trust it. So yeah, this could be a daily driver. I just got to get the email client sorted out, and um, you know, I'll miss the Bluetooth, but I can wear a headset, or I can use loudspeaker. It allows hands-free mobile while driving. That's what I want to do, because my vehicle is my mobile office. I got to be able to talk to people while doing that without having to fumble and hold the phone to my ear. Anyway, I'll look forward to your comments, guys. Thanks.